result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the 39, Breeze for Marshall. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Ready, 5-8, 5-8. Check. Hey, tight. Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. William Hayes, the pride of Winston-Salem State, coming in to drop him. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They have a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze going deep here for Bryant. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 50 yards.
That was bullshit.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes him from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On 2nd down, Kamara trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Breeze on 3rd down. It's Hill, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Josh Hill, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Really, BB?
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Leonard Fournette, you might not have your job, sir. You might not have your job when you come back,
third down play there for the Jags. 68 yards.
You might not have your job.
Well, every quarterback, especially a rookie quarterback, loves to have plays like that from a guy running the ball.
Takes a lot of pressure off the youngster, doesn't it? He doesn't have to throw the ball in bad situations. Just turns around, hands it to his big horse. And we've seen rookie quarterbacks ride great runners right into the playoffs.
To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Tyree Jackson, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Opposite. Sammy. Hey,
on 2nd and 12, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play call, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to because there's contested line away. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Check, kill. 11.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. And the Eagles out in front early. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go, D.
They will run with Grant. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Jackson being chased out left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift.
They go play action now. Jackson looking
Oh, my
for
God.
Westbrook.
Come
And
on,
that
man.
will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
6-man. Check girls, check girls, check girls.
This is Grant. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They don't want keep playing on tape.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Let's get it. 47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47. In your face. 47's the Mike, 47's the Mike. In your face. That's it.
Here's Jackson.
Check, 47.
It's complete to Grant. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Let's go.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Jacksonville, first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Grant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
They go play action here on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jamario Davis. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Yeah.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Kamara, he can't get him down. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Breeze now.
Safety.
Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Here comes Grant on the return. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. On first down, it's Grant. And some room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here we go. 6 yards. Check, 47. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Mike's home. Mike's 47. Check tight. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Yeah. You don't want none.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's complete to his running back, Grant. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and still the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Ready.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Following the pickup at 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Boy, but Madden wants you to get some points in, man. Take this ball from him, man. Don't let him get a field goal out of this.
Breeze now to throw.
Look at that.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
I should be fucking ashamed of myself. I gave that shit right up.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Go get that. It's easy money. Go get it.
Jackson. Looking long for Westbrook. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47. Watch the twist. Slam.
Thank you for showing me that.
From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
You gone, dog. This nigga been in my office 2 out of the 5 weeks
down,
we
they
had
bring
again.
on the Michigan man,
They
Matt
trying
Lyle,
to
to
up
kick
his
it
perk,
away.
and he
Back
ain't
deep
even
for the
catching
Saints
it.
is
He my
Ted
best
Ginn.
receiver.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. 12 yards on the return that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
There's only one dude.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down. Go.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Breeze. He completes it to Bryant. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready? Yellow waiting.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. What's good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Quarterback keep putting us in a bad position.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And start somewhere.
This is taken at the 3. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
And start somewhere. Which one of y'all want to motherfucker start the motherfucker street?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
This team going to take over and get us back in this match.
They go back to Grant. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Make the easy throws, fella.
Jackson.
Make the easy.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked.
Really,
Instead, 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Man.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. His throw incomplete. The linebacker, DeMario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions.
No problem.
He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike's 47. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 47 Mike, 47 Mike. He's counting you.
And the blitz does come. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Grant. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Grant, he'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
You got him breathing hard. Let's smash him off the ass, man. Let's bulldog him real quick, man. Let's bulldog him real quick. Give me 2 or 3 plays. Bo, big Bo. We got him on their knees right now. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough.
Terrible.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Check.
It's Scarborough again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. This is Scarborough. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
What the fuck ever? What the fuck ever? Challenge that.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
It's
almost like baseball.
On his back, man. Come on, man. You gonna take me out of
position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The kick by Lambo is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20-13. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
And this will probably be the last play of the
whole
quarter.
game, fellas. Come on, man.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? You ready? Let's go, defense. Let's go. On 1. Here we go.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
7 yards there and a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Mopping us.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
We can't beat them if we don't hit Breeze.
First down, Murray. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, yellow lady. 56, check 56. 46, 46. 56, Mike, 56. Hey, Alpha.
Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And the throw going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
That's a big kick right here. Good shit.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he
I need
drops it
2
in
more
from
stops.
long distance. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe bashed it.
Super toe.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. They try again with Scarborough. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now it's Jackson. The open man is Shark. It's complete. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Try to do better. Come on, QB, come on. 47's the mic, boy, 47. Check, 47.
Throwing now is Jackson. Oh, he nearly picked it. Maybe daylight in front of him if he could have held on. Instead, 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Jackson to throw. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Lambo on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The Saints on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Breeze. And Thomas has it. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down.
They're probably about one big play from getting into field goal range. I'd go with a 2-deep coverage. Make sure my safeties are back to cover all of the field deep.
Running with Kamara. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.